What's up with it, Max? What up with it, Mac? How you feeling today, bro?
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And
Let's go. Let's start this off right.
Will be a touchback.
Let's start this off right.
Here we go. Here we go. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. They'll set up the screen.
Come on, man, with that.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them away.
What's up with it, Blue?
Throw a screen at them. Maybe it'll slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Here we go. Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Eckler to begin the drive.
Let's go.
Get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Oh, why? Good one.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That was a good pass, too, bro.
On 1st and 10, Herbert throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert.
Let's go. Good sack.
Come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Let's go.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback.
Man, I wish we could have got that.
Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Here we go on fourth. Herbert.
Never fails, bro. It never fails. That ticked me off, boy. That shit crazy. That shit crazy.
Gets it down to about the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's going to be close.
Look at that.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Josh Palmer, 39 yards. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive last time.
Oh, I thought that was enter though, for real.
They're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end.
Let's go. Good hustle, boy.
He's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 39. These two teams all tied after one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Let's go.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, 39 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a
good
longer,
stop,
more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were in the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field.
Come on, bro. Can I get a stop?
A big gain inside the 40, before being dropped. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38. To the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Herbert.
Oh, shit.
Here, complete to his tight end.
Come on, pop his ass.
He's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone.
How is he open like that?
Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen from 19 yards away. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 1.
Good hustle. Man, listen.
The Bengals drive about to get going. But right now,
it's crazy, bro.
Offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles.
Hustle.
On pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
47 yards rushing for him now to this point. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here we go. Throwing on 2nd and 3.
What the hell? Bruh, that is crazy.
And he takes it back to the house.
That shit hurt.
Recovery and a Charger touchdown.
Damn.
Extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Stuff like, right, bro. Oh, stuff like that, man. It just make you want to just stop playing Madden for real, bro.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
That hurt it, man.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
Good pass.
Find his man Chase complete. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, and he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Now it's Burrow. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the first half. Mixon with a first down carry.
Good stop.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get
I can't even get mad off that.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. He's going to have the hook up here.
Why stop?
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. This will be from 49 yards out. McPherson's kick is good, and that'll bring it back within 4. So they're able to win that drive with 4 points in this one possession ball game.
Ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that.
Come on.
In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first down, it's Herbert. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's
First
crazy.
down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Come on with that, man.
The Chargers.
That's all he do on that one.
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Herbert.
Look at that, just wide open for no reason, man. No reason.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Bro.
Williams for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
On one, right?
final play of the half for Burrow and company. Airing one out for Boyd.
Ooh.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good read on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Charger drive about to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air.
Look at that. Look at that.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert.
Man, look at that.
Williams. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Running on first down, Eckler. And he is into the end zone.
It's
Touchdown,
over.
Los Angeles. Austin Eckler, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
Like what you,
field.
man, mixed it all around, man.
29 yards.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the
I tried everything on him.
that one as a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Good hustle, boy.
A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 40 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll give it to Mixon. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon.
Let's go.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
No.
And the Bengals get a bit closer. So the first drive ended in 3. This time they take it down and punch it in the end zone.
So that first drive felt like
Right, bro. I'm trying, man.
Just enough to kick the field goal on the first one, and the second time they put it all together and got it all the way to the end zone.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Charger drive about to get going. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? How do they score here, especially a touchdown? It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering.
Oh, my God, that was supposed to be in there.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Up the middle with Eckler. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse.
Allen hit. He lost.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, you had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Sample. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And he'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
On 2.
A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there. As you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Oh, I thought that was fumble.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. Inside handoff to Mixon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd and 9 from the 44. Burrow looking to pass.
Man, what was that?
Incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
Let's go. Good catch. Good catch, boy.
To the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Mixon.
Let's go.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, 25 yards. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Let's go.
Extra point by McPherson. Good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the fourth quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. We'll see how each side goes about their strategy.
That was some bull right there, boy. Hit that sub and like.
Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Eckler now between the tackles. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. He might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Herbert now to throw.
Look at that, man. Oh.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now
Just be wide open. Just be wide open.
No hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop.
That should have been fumble.
Second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare
Good game, bro.
He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Herbert. It's complete to Williams. And he's
Good game, bro.
First down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about all the people we can hear shouting from their seats right below us, partner? They weren't real happy that their team didn't keep the home field. How about how these visitors came in, calm every step of the way, even with all the pressure, and found a way to get out of here with a win.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Let's get it.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Good stop.
He cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right to the air is Burrow.
Ooh.
But it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the
I
game,
did not
we'll
mean
look
to
back
do
on
that.
this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Hit that sub and like, oh, everybody goes.
Heavy two. Hey, kick these kicks.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Otten brings it in over
Come
the middle.
on with that, man.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Hey, check it. Let's go up. No, kick these kicks.
Here's Brady to throw. The quick slant caught. And in for the Buccaneers
Some bullshit.
touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point put through, but they suck him. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys
rallied
around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurts. Finding space at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Let's go.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence is right there.
The top speed he attained, according to Next Gen Stats, 21.3 miles per hour. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Brady.
Ah, come on. Could have gave me that.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He completes it to Julio Jones.
What?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is, because he understands how to get open in key situations.
He completes this to Russell Gage. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A first carry for Leonard Fournette.
Come on, man.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Hey, set.
Brady now on first down.
What is he?
This is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing now is Brady. That's complete to White. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up first and goal.
Brady going to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneers.
Crazy.
Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Bucs have taken the lead. So, Charles, they had him double covered in the end zone. It still was not enough.
I wonder if they're thinking to themselves now, 2 didn't work. Do we go for 3 guys on him next time? Because he fought through all that extra attention, got himself into a great position where his quarterback felt confident enough to challenge the coverage and threw it his way. What a big-time play right there, both by the quarterback trusting him and by him going up and getting it.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh,
But it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
come
and the
on.
Bengals are going to take possession of the football. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground with White. And he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down. And right where this setup down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
never fails, man. That's the same play I be using, I think, man.
Taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Nah, that ain't even
And
it.
a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers go up by 2 touchdowns. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5.
Boy.
And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On second down, here's Mixon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Here we go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Bruh.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are
This shit is crazy.
of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
You don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
On first and 10, here's Brady. He's got Otten. And the tackle going to be made.
Both of us miss.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Brady now on first down.
Bruh, why? I can't even get it in her.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Hey, Alabama, Alabama.
The final shot before half for Brady.
Same play, bro.
I
don't understand.
Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Bucs are able to add on to their first half lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding the situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the.
I'm sorry, you like a muff.
Second half is
Oh, hell no, I ain't quitting.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
It's rare, though, when I quit, bro. I take my ass whooping like a man sometimes.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at.
Whatever, bro.
Complete. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Bucs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
You got a YouTube channel? I got one too. No, you stupid.
Ready for the kickoff.
Nah, I got one though, bro.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Yeah, hell yeah. Nah, it's the same as my username, bro. You see the username on the right? You type that in, and you should see me.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. McPherson now for the extra point.
Whew.
And it's now 35-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And Brady's throw
Good stop.
incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Hey, 66.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady, and he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Logan Wilson coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh my God, bro. Good pass.
Past the 35 before he's taken down. How about that? They weather the
You do all that work and then boom.
to pick up the first. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Look at Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Brady going to
What?
this out wide to Godwin. Room here to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Good pass.
Caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Brady. Here's White. They set up the screen. It's not going to be enough here.
Good stop.
About 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
Hit that sub and like.
Brady going to go on 4th down.
I knew it.
Right side to Otten. Touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Just stop.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On one, right?
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now it's Burrow. And he's got Hurst as tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2. And Burrow going to throw again. This goes out wide from Mixon. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. But this game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants
Just
them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game.
Ah, I was trying to squeeze that in there. Good one, man.
And the Buccaneers are going to get the football back at their own 17. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Shotgun now for Brady.
Bro, I swear.
And they work this well.
You got it. You got it.
45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but it's self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers, and you have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 43. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This is caught, it's Boyd.
Let's go.
He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. And he bowls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown.
Good game, bro. Hit that sub and like.
Touchdown run. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory.
I'm like, what is he doing just wide open like that?
And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Looks like he'll throw here. He's going to take another shot here. Oh,
Look
not
at
sure I
that.
saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
On 3rd down, Fournette. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Good game, bro. Hit that sub and like. I'm about to take a little break. I'm not cutting off the stream.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Ready?
Quickly to the air is Burrow.
Let's go.
It's Tyler Boyd. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. Burrow going to give
good stop.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Burrow looking to pass.
Come on now.
Throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. A solid stiff arm. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
From the gun to give to Mixon.
Good run, boy.
Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive
Let's
script,
go.
you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Come on now.
Throw knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Let's go.
The first down as he gets it to the 8. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon.
I hear you, bro.
Extra point by McPherson. Good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. At the 20. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Trying to pick it up.
What is I'm doing, bro?
And he's taken down, but able to slip
Good
across
run,
the
man.
35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Pickett will look to pass it.
Oh my God. Good catch.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know,
good catch. Bro, this is crazy.
20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And the tight end goes in motion left. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
Good stop. Good stop.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they're dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, here's it bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now Pickett on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete.
Let's go.
He's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain, and that's going to be a turnover on down.
Let's go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Hit that sub and like for your boy.
On 2nd down and 4. Burrow. Open man is Higgins. 2nd quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Ready?
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Boyd.
Let's go, boy.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 72 yards. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Well executed.
An extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried.
How's he wide open like that?
Man, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
They just be standing
Get a
there,
chance to
boy.
talk it over after picking up the first down. To the air on first down with Pickett. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Off play action. Pickett. Crossing route catch made by
Good
Johnson.
catch, bro.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Pickett now from the gun here. Rolling to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Second down and goal. Pickett. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Come on with that. I was trying my best to stop that. Good look.
Touchdown.
That's a good one.
Harris taking it in from a yard out. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football.
Nah, bro, I didn't want to speak to you.
Since the offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From midfield now, Burrow. He will find
Let's
his
go.
man Chase complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a 43-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. possession. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
What did you...
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway.
Let's
on
get
EA
it.
Sports. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure they're...
Let's go. Good D.
Told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Austin, the man in motion left. After the sack on first down, Pickett.
Let's go. Good D.
Looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch
go.
it. Now third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got this to Pickens. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a fourth down. Going for it on fourth down. Here's Pickett. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up third down.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
What is y'all doing?
To Austin.
Good catch,
He's
bro.
going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It was like they was confused.
On the play.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Pickett sets up play action. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments.
Come on, man. That shit.
But stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Pickett will look to throw it here. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. The slot man in motion right. Pickett back to throw.
What is y'all doing?
The Steelers touchdown. George Pickens, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. His throw incomplete.
Went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film?
Let's go.
To try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change.
Hit that sub and win.
That could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now Burrow on 1st down. That's the tight end Hurst with it.
Let's go.
Work this down inside the 30. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Again, that's Hurst. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. McPherson's kick is good.
Our defense, I need you.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do and kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very...
Let's go. We needed that.
Picked up by Von Bell.
Let's go, boy. Ah, good run.
Return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open.
Why? Tangled up.
Back to go get the football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Now, I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
On second and goal. Burrow.
Oh,
The end zone, but that's going to wind
come
up
on.
incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Here's third and goal now from the 9. And he will make it
Good
back
start.
to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. Fourth down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. McPherson's kick is good. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
Boy.
Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. But Pickett finding Johnson there. First down, Steelers. Now Pickett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick
Let's go.
succession
Good
if
stop.
they can.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Pickett to throw.
How's he wide open like that? Good catch.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Pickett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Whew.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
Let's go. Good game, bro.
And they turn it over. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points.
Good one. Good one.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Good game, bro.
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation.
Here we go. Hey, you gotta go score.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
The NFL on h2h Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and we are underway from Cincinnati. This one fielded at the 5. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's
I don't even know what was all that about, but that player was tripping. Let's go, though. Hit that sub and like.
Instead of going out and just getting settled in the first few plays, you have to be prepared for just about anything.
Oh, let's go, boy.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Let's go, boy.
Chase on the crosser, he's got it. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 33 yards. And the Bengals need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball caught.
Come on with that.
Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield now.
Come on with that.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Let's go.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick.
Good run, boy.
It shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of the drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
Burrow's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside handoff to Mixon.
Good run, boy.
About 4 yards there to the 13.
Good run.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw here on target to Hurst. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Mixon is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options.
Good catch, boy.
Hurst, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening
Why?
game. It's off the left upright. It's no good.
Let's
So
go.
with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
From the 44, Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Here we go. 11 empty.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
First down. Here's Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Mix it up the middle. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hey, can. Stop.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 1 yard is the gain. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection?
Good
I'm
catch.
surprised that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline.
Come on with that.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
Good
catch.
catch.
Touchdown. Mark Andrews with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. This is caught. It's Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Burrow. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow.
Why?
Too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Fuck.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And he's free going down
Good
the
one,
left
bro.
side. It's a foot race. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting on here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for...
Man, this is crazy. I should have just set it down, man.
Marcus Williams. And the
Should've
Ravens
just
are going
set
to
it
take
there.
possession of the football. So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went up.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Josh Oliver in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Yeah, man, I made a mistake, man. I wasn't even thinking for real,
Now, what's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On the move past the 40, and he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Man, I felt like I had this game. I just ran out of energy,
Like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Down right around the 25.
And we do talk a lot about how the tight end position has changed in the NFL. Here's a great example. It used to be that they were linemen who occasionally caught passes.
Oh, come on. If he wasn't in the way, man, that would have been an
This isn't
interception.
tight end speed. It's definitely wide receiver speed.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. On third down, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out. Those are the kicks that you worry you might have to confront again in the end. You had a chance to go up by 2 scores here in the third quarter, but your kicker can't convert.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive.
That was a good block, though. I ain't gonna lie. They was holding on to that boy. They was holding
Getting a ton
on.
of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
11 MT, take. 11 MT.
Burrow looking to pass. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun again to Mixon.
And that boy
Nearly
tired.
sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. A first carry for Samaje Perine, and he'll get it inside the 35.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Burrow.
Let's
Connecting
go.
on the out route here with Higgins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16. Give him 18 on the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Here's a run with Mixon.
Good stop.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
2nd down and goal.
Let's go.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Hayden Hurst, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about
That boy
4.
was running.
2nd and 6. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins.
Boy, I was about to.
7
Boy.
yards there and a 1st down.
Oh, shit. Knock your head off.
Jackson targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. From the 45 on 2nd down. Jackson, looking for Andrews downfield.
Look at that. He let him catch it.
Catch is made.
The 2nd time, man.
Play there for Baltimore. 48 yards. But for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his
Doesn't
deep
even
ball
make
is
sense,
really a thing
though.
to behold as well. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now Jackson. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he is going to lose yardage here. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Jackson now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Yeah, no doubt,
I mean,
bro.
you gotta be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
I couldn't even see where Where the ball was going, though, for real, for real.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Bro, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Convert, and they turn it over.
That's what I'm talking
Call
about.
on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. Burrow from his own end zone. Slant pass to Boyd. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw.
Let's go. Come on, bro. You could at least let me have that. It's all good.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
To throw, Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. He'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down. A handoff to Mixon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Throwing, Burrow.
Oh, my God. Threw it right in his hands, bro. I heard it. It's over with. Good game, bro.
Possession of the football. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. He missed his only attempt earlier. This time he's going for the win. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Here we go. Here we go.
A final shot now for Burrow. He will find
Good
his man
stop.
Chase complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. It might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.